This is one of my awesome friends, and we've been friends for quite some time, and she does a lot of things that I do. She does a lot of shopping on her channel and shares it with us, does a lot of great cooking videos on her channel, and occasionally she shares in with me and does Fairy Garden Thursday. But she's my co-hostess for Prepping the Pantry and Emergency Food. She's like me. She thinks it's important that you should have some amount of food ahead, just in case bad weather hits, maybe you get sick, maybe shortages, or what may come up an emergency and you need to spend the money you normally would spend for food on that emergency. That's why we call it emergency food. For you have whatever you need that you could make it for a few weeks if you had to. You never know when something bad's going to happen. Also, say we lose power, it's important to have some stuff in your pantry. You can just open a can and heat it up and you got something to eat. You never know what's going to happen. Well, let's go see what Grandma did this week. And an emergency arose at my house and I had to rethink what I bought for groceries this week. So sit down and get ready to watch my story and what I bought. Well, I'm doing something a little bit different, and I had to make a quick adjustment in what I was going to buy for groceries and do this week to eat. We were supposed to go to a friend's house for Thanksgiving, so I hadn't bought anything at all for Thanksgiving meal. Well, it ended up my husband got pneumonia again for the third time since last summer. So, not going anywhere. We're staying home. So I went to the grocery store and picked up a few things to make a dinner with. Now, I also went to Costco and got something too. So, some of these items I'm not even going to be using for my meal. A lot of it is going to be for leftovers to make new meals out of. And as you can see, I bought my green onions that I always try to buy when I know I can put something together quick and easy, and this gives so much flavor to whatever I have. I bought celery. Normally we don't eat a lot of celery, but I thought I would make them the star of what I'm putting together this week, something different, because everybody likes something different to eat. I also bought some mashed potatoes, but not for the mashed potatoes for our dinner. Someone showed me something to use the mashed potatoes for, and we're going to do that later in the week, and I'll share it with you and who gave me the tip. Of course, I bought some extra butter because we're going to be doing a lot of cooking this week with leftovers. They had the chicken broth soup on canned broth on sale, so I bought 3 of them. I got the gravy on special too from Stater Brothers, and I bought that. I got all I could find was the Daisy Light sour cream, so I had to buy it. The Stater Brothers stuffing mix was on sale, and I bought 2 of each kind, the bread and 2 of the cornbread, for I could make some homemade. Just instead of making just homemade dressing, I'm making instant dressing, and to show how you can make even that taste good with just doing a little extra with it. And we'll break that down in some videos coming up this week. I couldn't get the eggnog I wanted, but I bought some eggnog for today. So some of these things I'm going to use, some of them I'm not. And of course, I always buy fresh fruit, as you know. So I got some fresh grapes for my husband because that's what he likes. And I did get the Hawaiian rolls for our Thanksgiving meal that I'm going to prepare. So I thought I did pretty good. And of course, we always need Wonder Bread, so I bought a loaf of that. And I got 3 apples for my husband. And I got some cookies for his treats. And this will be enough for a whole week. He won't eat these all in one setting. And I do eat them some, but they're not my favorites. And then, of course, he likes the honey ham, and I bought him 2 of those for sandwiches for this week. Always like to have something quick and easy that he can make. Now, I did go over to Costco, like I said, They have a meal thing for $37.39, I think, or something like that. Anyway, might as well say $40. And it has almost like an instant Thanksgiving meal in it. It has the dressing, it's got the turkey breast, it's got string beans, it's got mashed potatoes, it's got cranberries, and I thought it's worth a try. I've never bought one of these. I don't know how good it's going to be. I will show you later tonight how the meal turned out. So if you want to see, just come back probably late tonight and I'll have it up. Everything came, even the butter came for the string beans and the mashed potatoes. And on top of that, I did buy a pumpkin pie that was $6. And that's pumpkin pie is enough to make 8 generous servings. So I thought that was a good buy too. So you are not going to believe what I spent. I thought I did pretty good. Because like I said, this is like a Thanksgiving meal. And I did buy a few things like the bread and other things over at Stater Brothers. But basically this was a Thanksgiving meal. And it was very, very inexpensive. And we're going to have leftovers. And we're going to make lots of leftover meals. So that's, what I like to do. Show you how you can make a lot of meals out of just 1 or 2 good pieces of meat. And this week, it's going to be that turkey breast. Total altogether, between what I bought at Costco and at Stater Brothers, I spent $118.42 for the week. I thought we did pretty good, considering that's including a Thanksgiving meal. So, what do you think, guys? Did Grandma nail it, or maybe not? I thought I did pretty good. Let's see how many meals I can get out of this piece of meat that I put together for Thanksgiving. And I did cheat a lot because everything was pretty well packaged for me to put this together. And I didn't really do much. The meal was easy to cook. So don't forget to come back and see what we did with it and how it turned out and how did I like it. I was really impressed when I did make it. So make sure that you come back and watch the video. Thank you all for coming by. Thank you for all your love and support as always for these types of videos, grocery hauls, prepping the pantry, and having a little bit of emergency food. We love having you here. You mean the world to us. Please go check out the playlist. Please check out my wonderful co-hostess. She does a great job also. And we do this every Friday. So every Friday you get to see what I'm buying for the week, how much I spent. My budget is $150 for the week or less. Sometimes I do have to go over because I'm finding a lot of things on sale, but that's my budget.